Hey yo, what's up? It's your girl Booya and welcome back to my channel. This tutorial won't be just like any of my usual tutorials because this video is my official entry to the first ever NYX FACE Awards here in the Philippines. I split this look into two parts, summer glam and body painting. For body painting, I experimented with different textures such as gold leaf, glitter, and sequins. If you love glam and want to be playful with body painting at the same time, this tutorial is perfect for you. For the brows, you may do your usual brow routine like what I did with mine. I didn't go for any artsy brow shape since the first half of this look will be grounded on glam. For the eye makeup, I went for a soft cut crease. I used a yellow matte shadow to warm up my crease and a yellow shimmer shadow for the lid. Whenever I do a cut or a soft cut crease, I normally start at the highest point of my lid, which is at the center, and work downwards. I really find it easier to determine my lid height that way rather than going upwards. So again, work from the center and then go downwards. I also applied a brown shade to emphasize my crease. When doing this, always start from the outside and build up to the inside. I know, it's the total opposite of my previous instruction, but mind this, whenever you're working with a darker shade, always build up. That way, the emphasis won't come as strong and abrupt, and by that way, you could avoid erasures, which will make your work muddy. After applying my brown wing liner, I added a darker brown shade on the outer crease for extra definition. Once that's done, I curled my lashes, applied mascara, and popped on some falsies. For the foundation routine, you may do whatever it is you prefer. Just remember the basics: prep, conceal, foundation, and set. Contour away, blush up, and of course, highlight, highlight, highlight. To top off this summer glam look, I applied NYX's Butter Gloss in Peach Cobbler. And there you go for the first half of the look. If you want to learn how I did my Sol entry, then please do keep on watching. To make my eyes a little bit bigger, I used NYX's Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk for my waterline and added a black pencil liner just outside the lash line on the outer corner. With the same black pencil liner, I used it for tight lining to eliminate the fleshy spaces. Ooh, tight lining looks painful, doesn't it? I smoked out my lower lid with an orange shade for added color accent. For the first artsy part of the look, off cam, I already applied these triangular sun rays using gold leaf. Right below the orange smoke, first I drew a triangle shape using an adhesive. I then cut off a gold leaf similar to the shape and size of the glue drawing. Gold leaf is a tricky material to handle since it is very delicate and easily crumples. So make sure your hand isn't moisty or you may use a tool when applying. For my process, I used a small scissor for cutting, tweezer to pick it up, and either my finger or brush to press it in. Then, repeat the same steps with the other two smaller triangles. I packed on the yellow matte shadow I used to warm up my crease earlier around the ray to add more flare. Concentrate the colors where the ray started, then bring the yellow shade down. Avoid applying eyeshadows on the leaf so it stays shiny. Using the orange matte shadow I used to smoke out my lower lid, pack it onto the inner corners of the ray. I wanted my brows a bit warmer, so I grabbed a brown brow gel for warmth. To make my brows artsy, I applied gold glitters concentrated on the brow head and fanned some excess glitter to the rest of the brow. For my lips, I colored it with a yellow face paint and tinted it with the same NYX Butter Gloss. On the brow bone, I dotted 5 white points per brow bone. I started at the center, which is the third dot situated at the highest point of the bone. I drew 3 teeny tiny triangles on my chin for extra design. And now for body painting, Saul's dress, or more of like Saul's top. I still wanted to stick to the ray shape, so I based my design on that, and I also wanted it to be long, kind of a turtleneck type, so I connected my sketch from my face to the neck to my collarbone. After that, I proceeded on filling in the spaces with a larger brush. When I got to the shoulder and collarbone area, I switched to a smaller brush and did another sketch of the ray-like design and filled it in again with a yellow paint. Next, I did some outlining with a white paint. At certain areas, I drew some loops for variation. Using my sponge, I patted down some white paint on the yellow paint. After that, I went back to outlining the brace. To achieve the sheer look of the dress, I used pointillist strokes right outside the yellow brace. On the jaw and neck section of the brace, I packed on glitter and sequins to make the dress shimmer and more regal. The crown I created was a mix of wavy lines, triangular shapes, and loops, just like the brace. In the inner outline of the crown, I packed on glitter and sequins as well. Lastly, to hide the hairline, I also popped on some glitter and sequins. And there you have it for my NYX FACE Awards entry. I had fun conceptualizing and creating this look, and I hope you did enjoy watching it. Please show your love and support by liking and sharing this video, and of course by subscribing to my channel. If you have any comments, please feel free to share your thoughts in the comments section below. Remember, no hate, just love.